jug.
I
bought a new jug.
No, I got you know those water bottles that like have like the time of the day on them.
That's what I have. We've started, by the way.
And it's always, hi guys. I'm just
Hi, hold on,
I'm in the middle of something. Sorry guys, I know you're listening, but I'm sort of in the middle of something. So I got one of those water bottles, and it has like all the days, like the time of the day on it, and it's like, wake up, girl, slurp that water, absolutely drink it up. Like we should do a La Podcast brand one.
The little blurbs on those water bottles are like, rise and shine, give morning head. 8 a.m. Drink a coffee, you dumb bitch. Don't forget to hydrate.
Lunch, girl boss. At lunch, girl boss. At dinner, it's like, drink that water, you whore.
You're a whore. You're stupid, dumb, uncertified whore.
And then it's like 9 p.m. You did it. Like
you did it. Good night. Your skin will be glowing tomorrow. Wake up, morning head.
Morning head.
Like you have to give a blow. Your water bottle's telling you have to give a blowjob in the morning.
Well,
You're like single. Like okay.
I've had that water bottle for a calendar year. It's hard to drink.
The straw tastes weird.
The straw tastes weird on mine, or in general,
on
just
yours.
on mine.
On yours.
I think there's sort of like a swamp water. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you don't wash it.
I do wash it.
In what way?
In the way where
you hose it down in the backyard.
Water is always going through it. Yeah.
I don't believe you.
Water is always going through that straw, so why do I have to wash it?
Sure.
Yeah.
I see your math, but it doesn't add up.
I get it. Well, whatever. So it's got like an algae filter in it. Okay.
Okay, algae's good for you. They say now you're supposed to be taking sea algae in the morning. That's what Gwyneth Paltrow is saying. And also Kourtney Kardashian, the knockoff Gwyneth Paltrow. Bitch, you can't act like that and be brunette. Sorry.
I'm sorry, you have to be blonde.
That's the law.
So in a way, me not washing my water bottle is sort of like me taking athletic greens every morning.
Yes.
So sponsor us, AG1.
What's AG1?
Athletic greens. Guys, this is the podcast.
This is the podcast. This is a podcast about being an athlete, being a guru, and being a
spiritual ally to girls. Okay.
Yes.
That is what it is.
That's exactly what this is.
It's about being a spiritual ally to girls all over the world. Girls are the people.
Girls are people.
Girls are people. People are girls.
I would say that's my movement. Girls are people.
Yeah.
And they should be treated as such. Like people.
Like people. We should be treating girls like how we've been treating guys.
No, not quite.
Rough them up and I'll blow them. I don't know.
Something like that. Maybe something like that.
Split the diff? I don't know.
I would love a blowjob.
Ew. Like, from if you were a guy, like having a dick?
I would be like one of those guys that's like, fucking blow me. Like, I think that's something I do.
I will say that there is something deep within a man's heart, okay? Very deep, that when it's epic when you get a blowjob. It's awesome.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
That's why when you're with a guy and you're like laughing on a couch, he's doing that thing where he's like...
the hard push down.
You're like, wait, what are you doing?
That is the thing. That is like, you know how women never learned to fake an orgasm, we just have always had to, because to survival and things like that. Men have never been taught to put their head so firmly on a woman's skull and push her down to their dick, but they just instinctually know that's the right thing to do.
I love that.
Every woman in the world has started slowly going down and being like, hey now.
It's literally so passive.
Okay.
They're like, so do you have any brothers, or like how do you
you're like, excuse me, I know the way.
Yeah,
Thank
I know
you.
how to go down.
You don't need to Google Maps it right now. I'll make my way there of my own volition.
You're like, we're not talking.
We're done. We're done. Okay.
Because we're done. No, two gay guys were both
so
pushing
where are
each
you
other.
From? I'm from Connecticut.
I love the weighted hand.
The weighted hand.
Guys, this is La Podcast, a podcast about being a spiritual advisor to girls.
That's exactly what this is.
That is exactly what it is. From spiritual escorts, Gabby Bryan and...
I'm a spiritual escort? That's so funny.
Isn't that hilarious?
That's so funny.
Like people pay you to escort them to spirituality, sex. You know what I mean?
Yes, and in this world, sex is spirituality, and spirituality is sex. I am so horny. I haven't
clearly we're both on one.
I have not had sex, and when was I in England? When I was in England, That was like 3 years ago.
Oh my God.
I have not had sex. I haven't even had the opportunity. That's not true.
This is reminding me of a clip we posted where I'm like, damn, for you, that is a lot.
You literally earnestly slut-shamed me. I haven't had sex in a hot minute.
And I get that.
But I'm like freaking the fuck out. Usually I could deal, as a woman, you kind of can deal with horniness in your own way, aka a hot pink vibrator. Am I right, girls?
Am I right, girls? Adam Eve, subscribe. Link in bio, baby. AdamEve.com.
But it's like when you're horny and then you need to use a vibrator to solve that, it's not even, there's nothing sexual about it. It's like you're plugging in. Do you know what I mean? And you just like come in the weirdest way.
Believe me, coming in weird ways.
Talking about being gay.
Talking about being gay. No,
a vibrator cum is like it's like, that meme where it's a bunch of math equations and a woman's face like, it's that. That's the kind of cum
you get. That is so
get.
funny because there's the equivalent of a dildo for men when they masturbate is a Fleshlight, but that seems like such a Hububaloo. A Hububaloo. What is the word?
A Hububaloo.
A Hububaloo. That seems like such.
Episode title: Hububaloo.
That seems like such a jamboree. Am I right?
Totally.
A humbug. What's the word I'm looking for? Like a
Hububaloo. You nailed it. No. It's Hububaloo.
It's such
a hubbub.
Such a hubbub.
But a hubbub is the short for the Christian name of Hububaloo.
Hububaloo.
Right?
I think it's Hullabaloo.
Hullabaloo. I love that you committed it. You believed me.
It's Hububaloo.
I wrote Hububaloo on my document for notes.
And it said, did you mean?
And then it's auto-corrected to Hullabaloo.
Hullabaloo.
I really like Hububaloo more.
It's more like Hubba Bubba.
Well, the episode title will be Hububaloo, but I'm just.
Well, that makes no sense. Whatever. Regardless, masturbating with a silicone plastic device is such a hullabaloo.
You know what I don't like about a Fleshlight? Is why
that they look like it's like a disemboweled pussy.
Yeah, well, no, that part's fine somehow. Why are you trying to be something else? Just say this is a pussy.
Yeah.
Why you gotta be a flashlight? Why you gotta be a mechanical tool for survival?
Yeah, honestly.
And then inside, could you imagine the lights go out, zombie apocalypse, zombies are coming onto your house. You're that guy's wife looking for a flashlight. The husband's dead. You're looking through a flashlight. You're like,
Ew, Jeremy.
Ew. Jeremy, good thing you're fucking dead. Like, disgusting.
Oh, ew, it's a flat, guys.
Ew. And all the zombies are like, ew. We won't even bite you. Honestly, you work through this.
Yeah, work through this.
Work through this. We'll be back 35 minutes.
It looks like you have a lot on your plate. Not my life.
Not my life.
It's not my life.
Not my life, not my problem. A zombie. Not my life, not my problem. This woman got a fleshlight and her dad had no idea. No idea till now.
I am a previous owner, proud owner of a fleshlight.
What?
I was gifted a fleshlight. I swear to God.
I've never heard this before.
I was gifted a fleshlight.
I feel like you're lying.
By who?
I did not buy it.
What are their first and last name?
My friend Emily Gottlich.
Shout out. Got you
she bought me a flashlight in my birthday 2017. Okay.
They were out then?
Yeah,
they were out
forever.
That was V1.
Like
it was it literally was the model, the first model. And she said that it was because she got me, and I'm sorry to say this.
But it's a vagina.
Gabby, it was 2017. We've moved beyond that. She said there was 3. She got me the asshole one.
Oh, good.
There's one that looks like an asshole.
Oh, I got scared for a second. You've been having sex with a pussy?
With a fake vagina this whole time.
Ew.
I would never do that. I would never do that. Don't worry.
Oh, thank God.
You're like shook. Someone needs to get Gabby one of those trauma blankets. Stat.
You had sex with a fake vagina?
I would never do that. I would never do that. No, it was an asshole one.
Which
was already like that even looks hilarious when I look at it. I'm just like alone in my room, just like, nah.
There's an asshole in this.
But she said that when she was looking for it, there was 3 options. There was a vagina fleshlight, asshole.
You couldn't even say vagina. Try that again.
Vagina.
There was a
vagina. A fajina.
A fajita.
A fajita. There was a fajita, which
There's
is
like
crazy.
Just like a god on his fajita.
There was vagina fleshlight, there was asshole fleshlight, and then lastly there was ambiguous hole. And I was like, honestly, that one's fine.
How ambiguous? Like
there was no human descriptors. It was just a hole.
Really?
Yeah. And I honestly think that one's probably the best because it's like, I don't like when they are formed to look like something.
Yeah,
that's
but like
freaky to me.
An ambiguous hole, that could mean anything. That could mean an anthill. That could mean an ear hole. Well, that could mean an eye
Well, don't turn me on. Sorry. Stop at ant hole. No, I
call HR because I'm hard as a rock.
Well, I did use it a few times, 500 times, and I will say it was weird. I didn't like it.
Did you like it? Like, what did it feel? Did it feel silicone-y?
It felt silicone. It's just like, first off, cleanup's a mess because like there's.
Yeah, how do you get it out? Do you put it in the dishwasher?
Like, take it all out, undo it, like inside out, and basically wring it out. It's like they need to figure something out. It's basically, for all those people who are wondering, yes, it's a flashlight. You come in it and it holds it, and you have to take it out and like wash it. It's like a whole.
Can you put it in the dishwasher? Can you put it in the dishwasher?
Yeah, and that's when we were living together.
I would have laughed so hard if I clearly am unloading the dishwasher and I'm like, okay.
Why are all the forks pregnant? Yeah. Zach.
I open it. Zach, there are a bunch of babies in the dishwasher. Did you do something weird?
Half human, half forks. Those are my babies. No,
those are my babies.
Those are my babies.
Those are my babies. Don't touch my babies. Okay, we have to do What Are You Serving? I see it in
What
Lizzie's
are we
eyes.
doing right now?
We're doing a podcast.
I don't know what you
I
guys
like
have
that
been doing.
riff, though.
That was great. You guys are both doing beautifully.
Well, I have one more thing before we go on.
You have
30 seconds. Okay, Dr. Bronner's. We all know that soap. It's an excellent soap. Mm-hmm. We were talking about sex as spirituality, sex as religion. Can you turn me up?
You are so loud. I can't stress that how loud you are. And it's
Thank
fine.
you. I'm taking up space. I'm reclaiming my power in this space.
When did you lose your power?
In my apartment.
We're in your space.
This is eating into your 30 seconds.
Okay, we know Dr. Bronner's, right?
Turn Lizzie up too high.
Right? Dr. Bronner's, we're fans?
Yes.
So we were talking about sex as spirituality. If you ever been on the toilet and you've ever had not your phone with you and you're
imagine
that, but I did once, and I was just sitting in my bathroom agape. You know what I mean? Because I had nothing while I was using the restroom. And I was just sitting there, so I look over at a bottle of soap, the Dr. Bronner's. You know how it's all those readings, it has all those words on it.
I love that moment when you're like, I couldn't possibly just poop on my own. I'm going to have some literature.
So I look at the bottle, and that... I implore you to actually read. It's like sex Christianity. It's sexual Christianity where it's like a religion. Dr. Bronner invented his own religion. It's kind of like a cult, but they're not evil. Like they've never done anything evil yet, or who knows? If women are involved, they've been something happened.
Do like an episode solely based on them.
Should we do a capsule episode on the Bronner institution
where we where we break it down and we're like, this is what they do. This could be a investigation.
Investigation.
This has legs.
It could be like
legs.
What do we do? Like what's Dateline? Dateline. No, we'll figure it out.
I will do research.
Because I would love us to do I think that'd be good for a good episode. This doesn't have to be, but I think that could be good to sort of have if we really go in on something and
investigation. Guys, stay tuned for the investigation. This is really good. Let's talk about it after the pod, though. Okay. So Zach?
Hi.
Hey.
What's up?
You look good.
You look really good.
You look really good, though. Your body is popping. Your legs are... Your arms are... Well, don't spread that much. Showed his legit dick and balls.
We'll put him an emoji over it.
Emoji. This one? You know the emoji that's my face? That's like...
Yeah, totally.
What are you serving? What do you say?
All right. I'm done fucking around now.
Don't fuck around. This is not funny. There's nothing funny about this. What are you serving?
I'm serving you. Serving you.
I'm serving you.
I'm serving you a guy. Okay.
Totally.
Imagine a guy.
Out there.
He's on a quest.
Oh.
He's on a quest. This isn't some modern day schmo, okay? This is a guy from the past.
Calling someone a schmo never gets old. This fucking schmo.
This is no schmo, okay? He's a guy from the past from a family of farmers, okay?
Oh.
He's on a big quest, okay? to get back his family doubloons. Okay,
like doubloons.
Yeah,
like is he a pirate?
His family of pirates.
Oh.
And then someone like big red beard. Big ass red beard. So it's like this pirate with a huge ass and a big red beard. Big ass red beard fucking took the family doubloons.
Classic big ass red beard. Fucking shit up.
So Pierce is the name of this guy. Pierce is on a quest. And it's a journey play. There's ups, there's down, there's the Lotus Eaters. He's got a girl this whole time that's like will they, won't they kind of thing.
Are you trying to say things you've never said before?
Your vocabulary is literally out of control today.
It's big.
Are you looking for words you've never used
before this episode?
Oh,
so
shit.
I think it's really
Pierce. I've never said the word Pierce. So Pierce is on a quest to find his family doubloons, okay, which are pirate shekels. Okay, so
you got to make them Jewish so I understand.
Those are shekels for pirates.
Yeah.
So Pierce is on this big quest, has a girl with them. She's kind of like a frenemy at first, and it's sort of like a will they, won't they the whole time. And then at one point, they're at a campfire camping because it's like a journey play. They're in the woods camping on their journey in between sort of sagas.
Yeah, but it's also somehow on the beach, you know?
Yeah, well, they're like on a beach, and like there's like they're both like sleeping. Frenemies. Let's think one thing clear.
Yeah.
She's like, I will never sleep with you. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. Yeah. And then one night they're laying next to each other, and like he accidentally turns, and she actually accidentally turns, and then they wake up, and they're like, ew. I would never tuck hair back. That is what I'm serving you. Okay, I am serving you protagonist on a stretch, on a journey up.
Yeah.
Tension rising.
Yeah.
And having a flirty moment with my supporting lead. Yeah. Having an extremely flirty, horny moment with my supporting lead.
I have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
What is Big Ass Redbeard doing for you?
Big Ass Redbeard.
What is that serving?
Okay, what like the antagonist of my story?
I mean, like, what is that representing for you in your life right now?
I think it's just representing like my shadow. You know what I mean? Like my shadow self. Well, I did talk about this with Lizzie earlier before the pod. I'm on a quest actually right now in my life because I have this body.
Yeah.
I want an ass that is massive. This is my next big moment. My next big thing.
You want to be Big Ass Redbeard.
I want to be Big Ass Redbeard. I want a massive ass. Like,
you've been on this journey for a while.
Yeah, but I'm really.
But your ass has grown a lot, Zach.
But I know. But just imagine where I will be in 6 months.
Fuck.
Fuck. So yeah, that's what I'm doing, and I'm trying to get the shekels back. You know what I mean? The doubloons, the shamrocks. I don't know, whatever. But I'm trying to get those back.
Amazing.
Yeah, so I'm serving you, going on a quest, in the middle of it, having my flirty moments.
Always.
But
what's life if not flirty moments?
I would say life is B-roll. Like every moment in life is B-roll between different flirty moments.
True.
Right? And then lastly, I'm serving you a cup of tea in the middle of a forest. Okay? You're just a girl who, with a book, wandering the woods, looking for a place to read.
Brunette.
A brunette. Okay. You come across this literally perfect teacup just chilling in the middle of this goddamn forest. It's springtime.
I'm listening.
You go over, and then as you pick it up, you hear whispers of girls, and you're like, what's going on? What's going on?
Jessica?
Jessica? Yeah, it's like people are being Jessica. And you're like, oh my God, what's going on? And then you look up, and you see these fairies.
Oh my God.
They're girls.
Yeah. Fairies couldn't be a guy.
They're literally 3 girls. One's blue, one's green, one's pink.
Oh my God.
Okay, do you see this? And then they go look down at your outfit. That girl looks down. She's the yellow one. And that's the birth of a fairy. And that's how fairies are born.
They steal your soul.
You drink the tea and it's sort of like a blood pact. And you don't realize you did it, but now you're one of them.
I would love for that to happen to me.
You would be the yellow one, I think.
I would be like a wicked fairy who's playing tricks on people, I think.
Pixie. In my mind, that's Pixie, right?
But
like
I wouldn't.
Tinkerbell.
Yes. I was Tinkerbell 4 years in a row for Halloween. Don't get it twisted.
I was Bam Bam.
That's
many times
so
as a kid.
Correct.
I was.
That's our energy.
Tinkerbell and Bam. We are Pebbles. Remember when they had a kid in the Flash Forward episode?
No.
of the Flintstones, they did like sort of like a flash forward of them in the future. Bam Bam becomes a fucking hunk, and Pebbles, no whore.
Yeah, obviously.
And they have a kid. And then the daughter has super strength.
Has super strength?
Because Bam Bam has super strength.
Yeah. The daughter got it. Cool.
Yeah, cool.
They were trying to please some mom corpse with that one.
Okay, that's what I'm serving.
I am serving you. What am I serving you? What am I serving? I'm serving you that feeling.
There.
Of when you're at an event, right? And you get out at night and you're like a little bit drunk, but not too drunk, but you're a little bit drunk. And you're walking around whatever cityscape you live in the middle of the night alone.
Ooh.
And you're just kind of like everything's closed and you pass people and you give a little head nod and whatever. And you're just looking up at the city lights or even wherever you live, suburbia, imagine. And you're just taking it all in and you feel so alone, but not in a bad way. You are just a bug on this planet Earth in a gorgeous block heel. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you're kind of like working it a little bit. You know, you're alone and you're a little drunk and you feel like the most sexual being on planet Earth. And you're just working it. And you're walking and you're looking in windows and you go, I might come back for that. And it turns into your own little TV show. That feeling.
I want to be very clear with you. I am right with you right now. Yes. I know that feeling of feeling like a little bug on this planet, being the most sexual thing on Earth.
Literally like sliding around.
When you just like catch the wind.
Yeah.
Sorry, that almost made me emotional.
Yeah, I know. Because it'd be like that.
When you just catch the wind and
you
are just sort of like I don't even know what it is. You're just like when you're like, oh, this body was put on here on this planet for a reason.
And yeah.
And I'm like a sexy little germ right now.
Yes. Yeah. And you're just doing takes to different cameras a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
But you're also looking up as if God is also a camera to be like, I'm doing the best I can.
Like looking at God being like, can I get an amen? God.
Looking up at God in a little outfit going, can I get an amen?
And God's like, woo! Okay, girl. I made that.
You better walk. I made that ass. That feeling of just being so full. So filled up.
I've been going through that actually. Lately, I've been having big realizations.
I can't stop looking at your thigh. Like it's just so there.
I'm so sorry.
Listening's nodding, going through the same thing. Your thigh is just like up in my business.
Why is your thigh literally around us town right now?
Literally. Yeah. Okay, you know that feeling. You know that feeling of making out with a guy. This could take place in two places. The feeling of making out with a guy either at the bar, or on the sidewalk outside of the bar. And you're making out with that guy, and that feeling when you pull back and you realize there's an entire ecosystem around you.
Yeah, and you're just part of the setting, baby.
You're just part of this painting.
You're literally like something happening in another person. We're all in our own TV show.
Yes.
That all has its own style. Okay.
Yes.
You know, mine is probably like an anime, I would say a little bit, and yours is sort of Wes Anderson-y.
Mine is Wes Anderson-y, or like. No, it's Wes Anderson. Sometimes it's A24 when I'm feeling all dark and mysterious, but it's now even then.
I would say mine is 100% animated.
Yeah.
Like mine is an animated series.
Yes.
Yeah. But no, I love that feeling of when you know you're that sexual thing in another person, because you know someone's probably languorously sitting at the bar being like
watching these two hotties make out,
and you're being like, I want that. I want what they have.
And then the reverse angle of that, when you're walking down the street and you see two people making out, and depending on your mental health, you either go, can't I catch a break?
Yeah.
Or you go, to be young. Like that. You know, when you look, oh my God. Last night, I went to my friend's birthday party, dinner party. She just turned 22. One of the most historically illegal ages.
Yeah.
So I was at a dinner party.
You get a penalty for that.
Literally, I threw a red flag in her face. Red card. You're out of the game.
You're out.
So I went to a party with a bunch of Gen Z.
Wow,
night.
yeah.
It was
They're a true blue Gen Z.
30 Gen Z, and I did something so embarrassing.
What?
I walked out of there like, I'm old.
Oh, you had that.
I was like so I've been doing this new thing where I think it's really funny to dab because it's so over. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's so over to do something and then be like,
it's hilarious.
Like, it's hilarious.
It's so funny.
But I'm realizing
it's planking.
It's only
it's like if you were to plank on something.
It's only funny to millennials. So I've been sweeping up with that with millennials, and I did it in front of a Gen Z, and this Gen Z kid who I know literally grabbed my hands and was like, "Don't do that. Don't do that." And I was like, "Oh,
why? Why is it fucked up?"
And he was like, "That's not funny, Gabby." And I was like, "Oh!" Like a sword in my stomach. I literally was embarrassed. In a circle of Gen Z, they were like... Because
you went like this and none of them laughed?
That's over. It's over.
Well, then go fuck yourself. Okay? You know what? No eyebrows is over. Okay? Not having a good look style ever is over.
No, listen, okay? I was having a good time with these baristas, but but I haven't been this... I'm just experiencing for the first time what it feels like to actually hate a younger generation.
Yeah,
And that's how you know you're getting old. When you start hating the younger generation. When you're like, you can't even have a fucking conversation. Like, oh, what, were you raised on an iPad? And they're like, yeah, and so were you. And you're like, well, a little bit later.
Well, no, I would say a GameCube.
Yeah.
I would say I was raised on a Nintendo Wii, much different.
I would say I was raised on Dance Dance Revolution, and you were raised on Fruit Ninja. And those are two completely different childhoods.
Those are
my ankle control out of
is it? Because you keep breaking your foot.
I keep breaking my foot. But back in the day,
fuck, dabbing isn't cool to them anymore. Oh my god, it's like almost like how none of them remember what scene is.
Yeah. But they're like trying to do it, and you're like, you don't even know your historical roots for this look.
Yeah. Do you know your history? Did we know? No. But we could. We could not know. Okay.
It was just me and my friend Ella, who's also a millennial, and we were just sitting in the corner looking at these Gen Z and being like, oh, it's over for us. Like I was wearing Zara. And someone was like, I love your shirt. What's the brand? And I was like, Zara. And they were like, oh. I was being bullied at this event. I was being bullied at this event by Gen Z.
Fast fashion.
And then
awkward.
They were like, you should really just say that it's like thrifted. And I was like.
They said that to you? Who are these bitches?
I mean, they were trying to, it was fun. It wasn't they weren't attacking. But I've never not walked into a party and been the talk of the town. Hate to say it.
And it's happening for us.
I was giving auntie who's like a little out of touch, and I left.
Right, guys. A dab.
And they were like, okay, Gabby's weird. I left texting every boy in my phone being like, does anyone think I'm pretty?
I need to know right now, baby.
I need to know right now.
Like, did I lose it? That is. I mean, we're in that age where it's over for us.
Yeah, every Gen Z also. I have to.
But
say.
actually, that is actually liberating. Sorry to cut you off.
No, don't.
Don't cut you off.
No, go
or
ahead.
Don't be sorry.
Don't be sorry. I don't know what I meant by that.
Don't ever do that again.
But don't do that again.
No, once you can let go of being every ad's target demographic, which is the 20s, you know what I mean? Every single ad, every single company is trying to hammer throw its ads at you. But being 30 to 40, which is the bracket we're about to enter.
30 to 40? Are you fucking sick?
Well, what? 20 to 30 is what we just are about to leave.
Oh, 30 to 40.
Yeah,
That's right. Oh, you're right. I didn't look at it like that. I imagined 30s and 40s when you said that. I would say we're about
you almost like put a gun to my head. And then
Zach
you're like,
almost died.
Oh, you're right. Like grazing my head with a gun. Like,
you're right.
Oh, he's right.
No, I think we're about to turn 30 to 35.
Oh, like that's the bracket
that's the bracket that I'm choosing to enter. I'm choosing to enter 30 to 35.
I mean, it is scary. Now that I've been actually going. Scary. I've been actually expressing these fears for a while, and then you keep being like, "No, 30's amazing. 30's when your life starts." I actually love being 30. Yeah, you had your first like.
I had my first moment of feeling old, and I was like, "Oh my god, oh my no."
Stop it. Dab right now.
Dab right now. Dab right now. I was sitting in the corner with my millennial friend. I'm like, they probably don't even know that I'm big on TikTok. They probably don't even know that I'm big on TikTok. They probably don't even know, literally crying, drinking orange wine that has lower alcohol rate because I can't handle the big stuff anymore. I I was sitting there like, oh my God, does anyone want my QR code?
Fuck. But no, I had a few bouts of that because like a few 22-year-old guys reached out to me on Grindr, and I was like, they called me daddy, and I was just like, no. Like Darth Vader.
Bird's eye view. Why does Darth Vader do that?
It's at the end of the third movie when he finds out that Padme is dead.
Who's Padme?
Natalie Portman.
Oh, I knew that.
You straight up didn't know that.
No, but
you asked.
I didn't know.
Who is that?
Shut up. I knew that. Here's the thing. It's okay. It's actually, it was an interesting feeling. I'm crying. It was an interesting feeling to feel a little nerdy in a space. Do you know what I mean? Because usually I'm not feeling like that ever once. But I walked into this space and I was like, oh, okay. Take it. You guys take it.
Take it over.
I'll live somehow.
I'll find something.
I'll find somehow some way to live.
I'll figure out a new way
to live. But you guys take it. And they were all doing shots. And I was just like, I used to do shots.
You could still.
I know, but I drove. Because I have a family at home.
No kids or dogs.
No kids or dog. No one waiting for me.
We do have to move on to the next section.
I will just say one more time.
Okay, great. You're pushing your boundaries today.
I will just
telling Lizzie to go fuck herself today.
No, like everybody wants me to keep them on time until we're actually recording.
I'm just saying that I really want to get down to the brass tacks of this concept. Okay. And it's that sometimes it's over. Sometimes your youth is over.
That hurt. I actually just felt something. I felt something turn in my stomach when you said it's over.
It's over. And that's what I've been dealing with lately is like a fear. Or like I get anxiety because I'm like, oh fuck. Like,
you know what that
being a young in the sun. Being the Icarus I was. I didn't even get a chance to fly too close to the sun. Have my waxy wings melt. Fall to the ocean. I feel like
you've been close to the sun.
Exactly.
You're literally rubbing your ass on the sun, honey.
I guess I am a gay man, and time like 30 to 35, our age bracket, which we are entering.
Good.
Is a lot. That's like a girl in her 20s is a gay man in his early 30s. And that's just what I need to tell myself to get on.
To survive. And when I feel out of touch in those moments, I go, I guess it's time to get married and have a kid. No offense, Lizzie. I respect your choice. And I'm jealous. But I'm, in those moments, I'm like, oh, it's just put a baby in me and let's wrap it up.
I guess that's all I'm good for now.
I guess I'm just uterus.
Hey, you better get on that before you lose that too.
What the fuck?
No. You know what? But this is a good transition to our topic for today because it is age positive.
Now let's move into an age positive.
Let's move this over. And Zach, I will silence you.
I'm giving permission to silence.
My fallopian tubes are like, oh, fuck this guy.
I already had kids, so I'm good.
True.
Good. I'm good. We've decided you're good.
Zach's good.
Based off my traumatic moment.
I have steak in your eggs.
Well, okay.
That's true.
I have steak in your
eggs. Steak and eggs, baby. Let's rock.
I have steak in those eggs.
Okay,
I'm not giving it up.
Literally moving. I will never give up dabbing. It's the funniest thing you could do after.
Is it like unwoke? Is that why they were like, don't do that?
No, when you say something so anticlimactic and you dab, it's the best thing ever.
It's funny.
Okay, so let's move to a more aging positive topic because Martha Stewart was just legit whoring it up in Maxim. What was it?
Sports
Illustrated.
Cover girl.
That actually is on topic because it almost is the remedy of what we were just complaining about.
You
and me are afraid.
What we're saying.
That's exactly what I said.
Shut up, guys! I just had this idea. Martha Stewart is the remedy of what
I will be saying right now that she is showing tit on that.
Wait, before you say that, she's showing tit. No,
before you say that, she's been showing tit. She is literally Okay, Martha Stewart is such a great example of what you could do in this life, right? She started as a model, didn't we all? Then she
honestly, who hasn't?
Who hasn't? And then she moved into the home ec space.
Yeah, easy.
And then she's teaching everyone how to do a floral arrangement, how to bake a pie. You're looking at Martha Stewart.
How to fold napkins into little turkeys for the special for a
holiday of Thanksgiving. For any holiday, you have no idea what Thanksgiving is, and you prove it time and time again. She folded napkins into turkeys for Christmas. Literally. Okay. And she does all these things, and you look at Martha Stewart and you go, what a good Christian woman.
Yeah.
What a good Christian icon, God bless. And then she goes to jail.
Oh my God.
Showing tit, literally come on face showing tit in this picture.
Literally, okay, she went to jail.
She went to legit prison. For like what, tax evasion?
Which is the horniest white-collar crime they have.
It was a white-collar crime, but
it was tax evasion.
She went to prison because she refused to snitch.
And
like get a deal, so she went to prison.
Well, no, didn't she do like insider trading?
I think it was insider trading. It was white-collar crime, and I think it was insider trading, but she refused to snitch.
Yeah.
So
she like knew she had like intel that a stock was going to change, so she sold all of it. And then they were like, so literally, cool. Martha, we got you. What the hell?
And she's like, fine, but I want a single cell. See you there.
So she goes there. She gets out of jail. And then you think, this is what everybody thinks.
You think
she's fucked.
She's finished.
She's fucked. Her image is fucked.
She can never make it up with all of the Christian and Catholic, same thing, people in this country.
She takes that jailhood experience, like that like girlhood, jailhood, she takes that experience and then she flips it on its head, uses it to be cooler than ever. Now she's like a grandma who's like cut a guy. Well, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly right. She is a grandma with a past. She then had a TV show with Snoop Dogg.
Smoking weed.
She said, listen, I've been in prison. Let me go do a fucking crazy comedic cook show with Snoop Dogg. They're both smoking weed.
And they're both like friends and like each other.
They're best friends.
Oh, she's like, oh, Snoop, I love him. Like, it's like, or I think she called, what's his actual name? Like, what's Snoop Dogg's real name?
I don't know.
I don't think he goes by Snoop.
Oh, I was wondering if she's like, oh, Kevin, I love it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And now she is, and of late, I don't know what kind of work she got done. I think she just got one facial, and she's like, I'm hot. And she's been doing this press circuit, being like, I think Pete Davidson's hot. She said that on camera. She said, I think Pete Davidson's hot. You didn't know you needed Martha Stewart to confirm that until she did. And you go, yeah.
You know what, Mom? You're right.
You're right. In my day, I would have dated Pete Davidson.
Oh my
look
God.
At these tits.
Her tits look amazing. I wonder if she got a lift.
She's had tasteful work done.
Yes.
She's 81.
Yes. Really good. Yeah, 81 years old.
She's 81.
Okay, guys, you need to look at these pictures. She then flips every script, back turn, upside down, 360, takes that script, rips it apart, puts it in a paper shredder, puts it back together.
Collages it.
Collages it. Then gets on Sports Illustrated.
Showing her tits and body.
Oh my God.
She looks amazing. Can you believe she's single?
She is?
It's crazy. She's
single. 81. That's like tough.
No, but she's like, she loves it.
I think she is.
Does she have children?
She's getting ass.
Was she married ever?
I don't know. Let me look it up. Also, Snoop Dogg's real name is Calvin.
I was not far off.
You weren't far off.
I knew it was something with a K.
Calvin is a hot name, Snoop. You know, Snoop has like 7 kids, literally, and they're all a close little family, and they do like TikToks together.
Martha Stewart was married
to who?
This man named Andrew Stewart, but they got divorced in 1990.
Oh, that was such a long time ago.
Who was he?
Who was he?
Did they have a kid?
No, I think they did.
Oh.
Alexis Stewart.
What does she look like? She's probably hot. Let's get her on the pod.
Be careful. You never know.
I think she looks cute. I mean.
Ouch.
No, I mean, I don't know. She looks like a human.
Oh, yeah, she's cute. How old is she?
She is giving stock Sim vibes.
She is 57. She's an entrepreneur, mother of 2, according to Parade.com.
Paradeunderwear.com.
No, she does look like a randomly generated Sim.
She does. Martha is hot, and Martha is like, I want to see Martha with like an old ass but here's the problem with the old ass billionaire men is that they're dating 22-year-olds. Like, you know what Martha needs is a young poor boyfriend.
Yes.
That's what she needs.
Cougar
like what
vibes.
Cher's been doing. Have you kept in the mix with Cher? Cher's been dating a hot 22-year-old little thing.
Oh my!
And she's like a legit 70.
Yeah, but she's been doing that like for the past 50
How
years.
old is Cher?
Cher's probably in the same age, but just a quick fun fact about Martha's ex-husband Andrew.
What?
So when they got divorced in 1990, then in 1993 he went on to marry this woman named Robin, who was 21 years younger than him and Martha's former assistant.
No. So she was scorned from men for the rest of her life.
So she doesn't trust men.
She's not fucking around.
Oh my! He dated her 20, like basically, I'm imagining 20
literally
year old assistant.
I think criminalize men who date their wives' assistants and criminalize assistants who are dating their bosses' husbands.
That's also her bad.
I want criminalization on all ends.
Oh yeah, I think that we should turn this into a criminalizing state that criminalizes people who go against girl code. That girl would go in girl jail, no problem.
That's a girl jail move. That's against girl code, bitch.
That's girl hell. What?
Yeah.
Silence for
No,
that.
that was
that was
such an aggressive hell. We were like,
hell.
I got afraid.
No, Martha's amazing. I really want to spend time with her. Martha is giving older Chelsea Handler.
Ooh, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I just think ever she got out of jail, and it's literally been most of my life that she's been out of jail.
Yeah.
She just has this laissez-faire kind of like, this is how you make a pot pie.
She's like, don't worry about it. On my farm, I'll show you how to grow some eucalyptus, make your house smell good.
Make your house smell good. Honestly, and then you throw it together, and it looks amazing. Like, she must be a billionaire at this point.
She is, I think.
Let me look up her net worth.
She's giving Oprah.
Because she has she is a brand above being just a person.
Well, she has so many things. She is Oprah, where Oprah and Martha, I feel like, came up at the similar time where they said, I want a network, I want a magazine. They came up in the same comedic class. They said, I want a magazine, I want a network, I want a clothing line, I want a napkin line, stuff like that.
So she is worth in the vicinity of $400 million as of 2020.
I almost said that's not that a lot. That's not a lot.
Billionaire at one point, but I think maybe she lost money.
Well, she might have gotten some shit taken away in jail.
Yeah, so it says, sir, this is from some random website. Her net worth is estimated to be around $400 million, but she was once a member of the Billionaire Club when her company first went public in 1999.
Oh, damn, a billionaire back then?
Yeah.
That was a big deal.
That was
$400 million, I'd be
thrilled.
I would be done working
if I
made that.
delighted with that.
Yeah.
I would never work again. I would never lift a finger again.
I would never lift a finger.
Just kidding. I feel like I would want some sort of like philanthropy organization where I like pretend to like make sweaters for kids or something.
Pretend. But really the kids are the ones making the sweaters. Yeah.
For themselves, teach them how to work.
On that note, we do have to start wrapping.
All right, guys.
And
we should start playing like comfortable acoustic music like at the end of Bear in the Big Blue House.
Oh,
good night, my friends, tonight.
Good night to you,
wait,
my
isn't
friends.
that like Out of the Box?
No.
So long, farewell
to you, my friends.
No,
Wow, we're molding that.
No, that's Bear in the Big Blue House. Because the moon starts singing it.
Oh, is it?
Goodbye to the bear in the big blue house. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Remember the theme song of Out of the Box? It's drilled into my head.
Out of the box.
Out of the box. Take one box, put it with another. Simple as that.
That used to blow my mind. Or like that slutty clown with her legs making that clock on the ground. Bitch got around
Molly.
town.
Her name is Molly.
Yeah, and she's dating Joe. They're married.
No.
Joe from Blue's Clues.
No.
Yeah.
The girl with the legs, who is the clock, is married to Joe.
Do you think they met at some Nickelodeon mixer?
I mean, yeah, probably. Probably like weirdos who perform for Kids Mixer. Yeah. And then they do that thing.
An invite.
But or the Big Comfy Couch. Oh, there's a lot in the kids cinematic universe. There's Reading Rainbow, which is sort of like a reading energy that's like radiating through space. There is Bear in the Big Blue House, which is a bear, catch this, in a massive blue house.
Blue house, rich
house.
Mansion.
And he has a bunch of friends and wacky characters. The moon's alive. And then we have the Big Comfy Couch, which is canonically this massive couch. Very
ridiculously big couch
that is very comfortable, that has all these clown women who sort of like sit on it.
Yep.
And then we have Out of the Box, which is then this other world where there is all these boxes that are stacked on, but if you go inside, it is a massive studio apartment with 3 young adults.
Oh my God, it was the most amazing. You know what we grew up on that I think really fucked up with our heads is children's shows living in massive apartments, and you think that you will one day live in a massive, like Drake and Josh,
Hey
their
Arnold?
room.
Hey Arnold.
Well, in a brownstone.
In a brownstone with that bedroom?
Yeah, but it was a boarding house.
Yeah,
so.
But like that bedroom?
But that bedroom though.
In the attic, he gets the whole attic. No
SpongeBob
way. There's
get
30...
like this whole pineapple?
Yeah.
SpongeBob get this pineapple?
He's a 3-bedroom pineapple.
And we're like Patrick under a goddamn rock in real life.
But his rock had like a big room underneath.
His rock
you know
was
what
big.
I mean?
I remember when they finally took you under the rock and you were like, oh, this is nice.
Oh, I like it.
I like this.
There's
this
like other
nice.
rooms.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Patrick's house was fucking.
I like Squidward's house.
I mean, that's what I meant. Squidward's house was elegant.
You would live in that one.
That he put work into that.
Yeah.
Squidward had taste. We love to forget that Squidward had taste, but it was like asymmetrical.
I think I was a gay kid early because I
for obvious
was
reasons.
watching SpongeBob, and while yes, my gay moon identifies with SpongeBob, but my gay son honestly identifies with Squidward. He didn't even want to be famous. He just wanted to be good at his art.
He just wanted to pack and be in peace.
And he and he just liked what he liked. And SpongeBob would break it and beat the shit out of him all the time. As a kid, I used to be like, he deserves his time. He deserves to get what's his.
I agree. I think I'm more of
That's why the Bubble Bowl was such a good episode.
The Bubble Bowl was heaven on earth.
Because because
episode.
SpongeBob or Squidward wins in the end.
Yeah.
It's
finally.
Like, thank God.
Finally. I really liked Mr. Krabs.
Yeah.
That was big for me. I wasn't a part of the SpongeBob, Patrick, a Squidward universe. I think I was kind of a fusion of Mr. Krabs and Plankton.
Or Sandy. When you're definitely Sandy a little bit.
I see you as a Pearl.
Ouch.
Ouch. One salad, please. No, when you got into Plankton's house, you were like, okay, you know what I mean?
With his computer way.
Like every time I talk to my Alexa, I'm like, I'm Plankton.
I'm literally Plankton.
Do you know what I mean? I'm like, hey Alexa, what's the weather? I'm Plankton.
I'm really Larry the Lobster. Because he's
I'm the one fish that always drowns. It's like,
I watched an episode literally.
Heaven on Earth.
It holds up in a big way. Yeah.
There's this one TikTok show of like this comedian who talks to children. I don't know if you've seen that. And one of them,
that guy.
He's like, that guy. And he's talking to this little kid, and this little kid is like, well, what do you do if you don't watch SpongeBob? Like so earnestly confused.
Like, what do you do?
What do you do if you don't watch SpongeBob? And I was like, totally.
Yeah, well, he's right. So guys, do we have a surrogate this week?
We sure do.
Oh,
we do. So our surrogate this week is Shane DP. That's what they put as their last name. Who's a new Patreon
deep
subscriber.
Penetration.
Shane
Deep Penetration.
Shane DP.
Or oh my God, Shane. For the first time, a god honest guy, or someone with just the name Shane.
I know someone who's a DP named Shane. I'm wondering if it's that Shane. But he's like very straight and hot.
Wow.
Well, let's hope.
And if it's not, I bet you're still hot. And even if you're straight, we'll take it. Okay?
Yeah,
because you know what? Maybe you don't have a womb, but catch this. Something's got to give. We're going to keep putting it there. Okay?
We'll try to get you pregnant until we all die.
Okay? Because Mother Nature, where there's a will, there's a way. Something's got to happen. Hey, Shane, thank you. Thank you so much
Shane, hi.
I'll be sure to bro it up for you going forward. We did talk about fleshlights for like a good 15 minutes.
Yeah, that was for you, Shane.
Buddy.
And guys, don't forget to follow us on TikTok, on YouTube.
Yeah, we're posting our YouTube shorts, and people are liking them.
And people are liking them. We just broke 1,000 on Instagram.
We're actually already at like
finally.
137.
I know, and all of our shit has been going viral lately.
Viral?
Viral. It's fertile.
Look at all this herpes.
Guys, if you
every post has HPV. Only some people get it though.
Grow up and get HPV. If you love our clips, please share them to your stories.
Please.
And tag us. We'll repost.
Comment on one of the videos if it tickles your fancy. If your fancy is getting ticked.
You better tick
tack. Yeah, tick tack back. Okay.
Yes, what we just said. Do that.
Word for word.
Follow me at Gabby's Brian. Follow Zach at Quack Wacko.
I'm
follow Lizzie at Lizzie the Rock Stewart. Zach is one follower away from 3,000.
3,000, and then likes beget likes. All of a sudden, then I'm on Fallon. All right, so why don't you keep liking and subscribing?
Get on Zach's Instagram. You know, a lot of you are choosing not to be on Zach's Instagram, and it's weird. So get on Zach's Instagram.
When you say a lot of you, do you mean just like the greater Earth, like everyone on Earth? Yeah. A lot of
you need to post more body shots.
Listen, I will take that note. And you guys, just so you're the first one to hear, body coming your way. Summer 2023. I'm about to post my ass because you're on my ass journey.
Your ass journey.
My ass journey. My ass is about to get huge, and it's coming to your screens and your pockets right now.
It's coming to a theater near you. We gotta go right now.
Okay, we do. Okay, wait. Lastly, give me wings. Gabby,
Yes.
Gabby, for once in my goddamn life, I want to be serious and honest with you.
Oh.
I think you're actually a nice person. I think.
Thank you.
I sometimes, those fights we have in
earnest.
Not you and me. But yes, but I'm talking about, fake shower fights.
I have those all day long. Every time I'm driving in a car, I have fake shower fights, and then I have fake makeups, and then I have fake
liaisons, like mediating
moments
between
where
people.
I got into a fight I'm on the phone with you in this fake world, talking about the fight I got into with the fake person.
I love being in the shower, walking, running in the park, having a full-on cinematic universe of like a weird
scene.
fight,
You put on a scene.
And I want to know, that's how I know I love you, is because sometimes I just imagine me being like, Gabby is an amazing person, and don't you ever think you could talk that way in front of me.
Sticking up for me, and even in your imaginary world.
Literally, I don't even know what the person said, but I just go, shut your mouth right now. Gabby is an amazing person, do anything for anybody.
You did that once, remember? At that fight in Dana's living room?
I did. And I did.
One time I was fighting with a guy was fighting with this girl in the room, okay?
Sketchy already.
Fighting with a girl. And I was like, hey, leave her alone because I'm trying to be a hero in that moment.
Yeah,
and I love confrontation. I love it.
Hell yeah.
And so I was like, perfect opportunity to fight a stranger. And even though I knew him, and he was fighting this girl. And then the guy started coming at me. And then Zach stood up. And he was like, don't fucking talk to her like that.
I have chills.
It was literally, I had a rock hard boner.
Hey, sometimes when everyone thinks that I'm this delicate little flower, like always late with a bunch of papers, being like, I'm sorry, the project's not done. You see that in your head?
Yeah.
When shit goes down, I'm a protector.
Except the time I literally begged you to get into a fight with our neighbor over laundry
detergent. That was actually your bad, and that wasn't life or death. You were being a bitch at a stranger.
I was being a bitch to a stranger. We'll tell that on the Patreon.
But then he demanded me to...
We'll talk about that on the Patreon. Zach, I love you. Your body's ridiculous. Your thighs are glowing. Lizzie, you're an effervescent angel. I can't wait for you to be a mother. I can't wait for you to be a wife. I'm so happy for you.
I can't wait.
Because you're both to us. You're our wife and our mother.
I do feel both.
You're our wife. You're our mother. You're our teacher. Okay. Stop. You are our therapist. Honestly, to be honest.
And finally, our producer.
And our producer.
Least of all,
our producer.
When you have a child, can you
tell it about us?
Work during your pregnancy, and then also bring them in.
Bring the baby, sure.
While we're doing our pod.
Yes, teach our baby young.
Yeah.
Sure. I will bring the child that I will have at some point in the future to this very apartment.
Hopefully, I'm in a different one.
Thanks, please. Okay, and finally, bye.
Bye.